Hi everybody, Coach Mac here. Today we are going to cook a delicious and nutritious breakfast. Today we are going to make an avocado egg bake. Sounds so good. Earlier, Coach Phoebe showed us a video of an avocado egg bake and I thought to myself, that looks delicious and it looks like something that I can actually cook. So let's do it together. Here's what you're going to need. Obviously, an avocado. You want to make sure that your avocado is ripe, and you make sure your avocado is ripe by giving it a little squeeze. If you can squeeze your avocado and it feels a little bit soft, then you have a ripe avocado. If it's too hard, you're not going to be able to cut through it and it's not going to taste as yummy. You're going to need some eggs, 1 or 2, some seasoning. I love everything but the bagel seasoning, but even a little salt or pepper on top is perfect. You'll need a little bowl, a cutting board, and a knife. If you're using a sharp knife like me, like this steak knife, make sure you've got some help from someone at home, or use one like a butter knife that's not as sharp. All right, first up, let's cut this bad boy open. Go ahead and cut your avocado right in half. There'll be a big pit in the middle, and I'll tell you what you can do with that pit too. Some really cool things. So then you'll go ahead and twist it, and voila, you've got a beautiful, beautiful avocado here. What you're going to do next is you need to get this pit out of the avocado. There's a few ways you can do that. You can use a spoon, you can try to squeeze it, but I've seen some fancy things online where someone takes a knife, gives it a little whack, and pops it out. So I'm gonna give that a try. It doesn't look like that's working for me, so I'm just gonna pop it on out. I don't wanna lose too much of that delicious, delicious avocado. All right, so now I've got 2 halves of an avocado and I have a pit. You can throw the pit away or you can save it, and I'll tell you what you can do with this avocado pit if you save it, because there are some magical, magical things you can do with it. The next thing you're going to do is you're gonna go ahead and grab an egg, maybe 2 eggs, it's up to you, feeling how hungry you are. You'll crack your egg into your small bowl. Make sure you give it a nice whack so you can be sure to not get any bits of the shell in there. Now in the video that Coach Phoebe showed, they poured the egg right on into the avocado. So I'm gonna go ahead and try that, but it looks like there's a lot more egg in here than we have room in the avocado. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a fork and I'm gonna kind of make a little scramble so I can split the egg up between the avocado. So let me go grab a fork. I'm gonna go ahead and give my egg yolk here a little mixa to mix it with the egg whites. And then it just looks a little bit like scrambled eggs. Go ahead and put that off to the side. And then you'll pour it right in your avocados whole. Fill it right up to the top. All right, super, super easy. What is next? I'm gonna take my seasoning, my everything but the bagel. It has some delicious garlic and salt and pepper and onion and sesame seeds in it. And I'm just gonna give it a little sprinkle on top for a little extra flavor. And now, how on earth do we cook this, Coach Mac? Well, there's 2 ways. You can go ahead and turn the oven on to 350 degrees. Totally up to you. If you wanna turn the oven on to 350 degrees and cook them for about 15-20 minutes. Now, preheating the oven takes a long time, so I'm going to pop mine in my air fryer. If you've got an air fryer at home, I'm gonna use mine, and it makes things just a little quicker. When I put mine in my air fryer, I'm gonna set it for 350 degrees and keep it in there for about 10 to 15 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and pop these bad boys in there, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, so while our delicious avocado egg bakes are cooking, I want to show you what you can do with your avocado seed. And I've been loving repurposing avocado seeds and germinating them. So I actually have an avocado seed in all stages here. So right now, this is the avocado seed that I took out of the avocado that we use for our breakfast bake. It's a little moist. So what you need to do is you need to dry your avocado seed out. And what I do is I just leave it on my windowsill for a few days. This avocado seed has been sitting on my windowsill for a few days and it's almost ready. The way you know that this avocado seed's almost ready is you can see that it's a lot drier And if you give it a squeeze, you can hear it crinkle. And all that means is that the skin is peeling off. This avocado seed's actually ready, so let's do it. We're gonna peel the skin off this seed so it's ready to germinate. And germinate means it's a part of the seed growing process that gets it ready to get a little sprout. It's almost like it coming to life. So to get the skin off, all you need to do is give it a little squeeze. Sometimes you use your nail, and then it just looks like this. It's a little lighter. So here's the avocado seed we just took out, and here's the one that's been drying out. Now, once you've got your nice dry avocado seed, you're going to move on to your germination process, and that's what's happening in this bag right here. So in this bag, that little avocado seed's running away. I've got a few different avocado seeds that are waiting to grow. So all I did was wrap it up in a wet paper towel. And while you wrap it up in a wet paper towel, you might not notice a lot of things happen, but you might start to notice your avocado seed cracking. That means it's working. As it starts to crack, that means that the little seedling and sprout are coming to life. My avocado seeds that are germinating are in all different stages. Some of them are really fresh, some of them have been here for a while. This one doesn't have a lot of cracks in it. It takes a few weeks. I think some of mine actually even took over a month. So be really patient during this process. You can definitely check on them as often as you'd like, but keep them really, really wet and moist in the paper towel inside the bag. I also have mine near a window, so it's getting a little bit of sun. Now what happens next? When you check on your avocados that are wrapped up in the paper towels, you're going to want to see a little sprout. Now, if you see this one, this avocado seed cracked in half, but it's got a tail. Once your avocado seed has a tail, it means it's ready to go into water. So you're going to need to find some jars like these ones that I have, some recycled bottles, to dip its little root into. And this is the avocado's root. It's what will eventually go into the ground to create a plant like this. Now, let's move on to talk about this bad boy. This is my pride and joy right now. Oh my goodness, this bad boy makes me so happy. It started out just as an avocado seed like this. It dried, it germinated, it had a tiny, tiny, tiny little tail root, and it grew. It's still growing, and oh man, my heart is so happy. So this just sits in my windowsill in a big bottle of water. It's got its whole root. This is a really big root. Check this bad boy out. Look at all these roots. He's dying to be planted. And a beautiful, beautiful plant here. We've got 4 big leaves and even more growing. Now this is actually ready to be planted, but I'm not quite ready to do so yet because I'm not sure if I want to put it inside or outside. So I'm gonna still let it live in the bottle for a while. When you're ready and it looks like this, you can plant it in a planter inside your house. You can stick it in the ground. But if you live in Massachusetts like me, the outside probably isn't the best place to grow your avocado because it gets so cold. Avocados are native to Mexico and California, really warm and humid climates. I hope you save your avocado seed when you make your avocado egg bake and you get a beautiful plant like me. Let me know. Okay, my friends, here we have it. My avocado egg bake cooked in the air fryer for only about 10 minutes. It cooked up so fast. Take a look at it. It looks really good. Now for the taste test, the big moment. Just gonna take a little bite, get some avocado, get some egg. So delicious. Now, as a reminder, what food group is an avocado in? If you said the fruit or the vegetable group, you are absolutely right. Fantastic, fantastic. And how about those eggs? What food group is the eggs in? If you said protein, you are absolutely right. This is a super protein-packed breakfast to get you ready to go for the day, give you lots and lots of energy. So let me know if you give it a try. Let me know if you try anything different. Thanks so much for watching.